Okay, guys, so if you watched the first video that I did of the unboxing of the Xtool D8BT, which is the Bluetooth version of the Xtool D8, and I've done quite a few videos of walkthroughs on the D8, so you can refer back to them to compare the BT to the regular D8, which is a corded scan tool, meaning it plugs into the OBD2 port with a cord, and you're tethered to the vehicle, so you can't get out and walk around unless you have an extension cord, which is what I have the VCI of the BT version of the D8 plugged into. And I just plugged it in like that so that you can see that it's got a voltage readout. That digital display is reading the voltage of the truck, and it's got three different lights to tell you if it's connected up to the tablet. You'll see a Bluetooth symbol down here on the bottom, and it's got a green light, meaning that it is connected to the VCI. And basically all I'm going to do a quick walkthrough. We're going to go through the special functions and the active test that you can do with this scan tool hooked to a 2016 GMC Sierra. One other quick thing that I'd like to mention: the regular D8 that connects to the car with a cord, it also charges through that same cord. It also has a charger that you can plug into the wall, and you plug it into the tablet, and it charges that way also. But what was nice about it is every time I used that scan tool, it would charge it up. So by the time I was done, it would be either fully charged or close to fully charged. Now, with the BT version, as nice as it is to not be tethered to the vehicle, you're going to have to plug this into the wall to charge it up. But that's just the downfall of having a Bluetooth scan tool. So I'm going to turn the vehicle on, and I'm just going to hit auto scan, and we'll let it do its thing here. Okay, so it's detected at 2016 GMC Sierra, and all we're going to do is just, like I said, go through the main modules of the truck.
This vehicle is connected by OnStar to limited services.
If you do automatic scan, it's just going to scan for all the DTCs. I'm going to do system selection. We're going to start with the engine control module. I do have an M5U transmission. That's the RPO code that you'd find on your RPO sticker on a truck, or on, at least on this particular year, make, and model. It's in the glove box. A lot of cars have them in the trunk. So we're just going to concentrate on the actuation test and the special functions. And I'm just going to scroll through real quick just to show you, some of the things this scan tool is capable of. Everything that I have tried, regardless of the vehicle that it's connected to, it has worked. So, for instance, the cooling fan, whenever I've kicked the cooling fan on, that has worked. I've done a compression test using this tool. AC compressor. Okay, so here you've got learn functions and reset functions. So I'm going to hit learn functions. That's what you've got under the ECM, under learn functions. Then you got reset functions. I did update this. This does have the latest software, and the software is identical to this and the D8. They do update it constantly. So it seems like every 2 or 3 days there's at least 4 or 5 different updates that they have for it. Now this is under the transmission control module. Okay, special functions. Got the fast learn. electronic brake, actuation test, special functions. I'm going to try to get through this. We got quite a few modules, so I don't want to spend a whole lot of time here. Now this would be another RPO code, ALO. If it's not equipped, you'd hit. This is the inflatable restraint sensing and diagnostic module. The passenger presence system, ALO. You'd want to look on your RPO sticker and see if you've got that. You can configure a new module with this scan tool. And why that's important is if you have an airbag deployment, there's a lot of modules that you have to either reconfigure or reset, and unless you've got a scan, even if you replace the airbag, you have to reset or replace the module, and you're going to have a scan tool to do it. This truck does have the light emitting diode headlights. And we'll do actuation test. It does have the heads-up display. Special functions. Okay, HVAC does have the auto. We'll go ahead and check some of these. Not check them, but click on them so you can see what's underneath that particular button. Special functions. And the reason I do these is because if you're thinking of getting a scan tool, now under this particular HVAC controls, you have live data, but you don't have special functions or active test. So you'd want to go into the control module to do all that. Now I'm not even going to click on the powertrain control module because it's not going to communicate with it because this is not a hybrid truck. Same with the glow plug. Not going to click on it because this is not a diesel truck. I do not have the power takeoff. Should have this, I believe, and it is version 10. But I think I didn't mean to, yeah. Don't have the fuel injector control module. I think that's for diesel, so I'm not even going to click on it. Park assist, it does have park assist. What I was saying a minute ago was if you, what was I saying? Oh, the reason I do these walkthroughs is because if you're thinking of getting a scan tool, a lot of people want to know if the scan tool they're about to spend their money on will do certain things. And I want to show every page of the main thing that people buy this particular of a quality of a scan tool is for what I'm showing here. This is more than just a code reader. This actually is a bidirectional scan tool that, by the way, we're in the passenger presence module. That is bidirectional, so it can communicate with all the different devices that you may need to communicate with. If you're trying to troubleshoot something. I can't remember which one of these mine is. 2-speed switch activated, electric shift. It's either going to be the NQF or the NQH. We'll go ahead and click this just to see. We'll do actuation test. Special functions. If you ever replace the transfer case actuator, you have to do a learn function on it. So again, that's where a scan tool like this comes in. Okay, nothing under front camera module. Seat memory control. Driver. Got an actuation test there. Okay, I'm not going to click distance sensing cruise control module because I don't have that. I do believe I got electric power steering. So that's under the power steering control module. Whoops, too far. Where's we at? This is the steering wheel angle sensor module. Do not have a suspension control module. Do not. I think that's going to be for parking, electronic parking brake. This does not have that. Probably has an amplifier. I do not have the factory assisted control module. It does have a HMI. Radio controls. And radio. Does have the up level radio. And there you go. Now the control module reset is if you took a radio from say a salvage yard and tried to install it in the truck, whenever it sees that it's not in the right vehicle, that it's been swapped, you'll get a theft prevention message and the radio will not work. This scan tool will reset that so that you can swap radios, from vehicle to vehicle. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Here's the VCI, the one thing I was wanting to show. So you've got your different lights. Whenever you hit something and it's communicating, when you see that green light, it's communicating with the vehicle. So it's nice to have the lights, nice to have the little display so you can see the voltage. The voltage is also up on some screens. It actually shows the voltage on the tablet. The only other thing that I'm going to show you real quick while we're here is this special function menu. This is where you would say go to key programming. If you had an electronic parking brake, you can go to the electronic parking brake. This is just to get the stuff real quick so that you don't have to dig around in all the different menus trying to find what you're looking for. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this scan tool. Seems to be nice and fast even with the Bluetooth VCI, and the VCI is very rugged. I mean, it feels solid. It feels like it's going to last. I mean, it's at least just as good as my Autel. I'm very impressed with it. Anyway, that's it. This is a 2016 GMC Sierra. This is the BT version, the Bluetooth version of the D8. Part number is D8BT Bluetooth. And it looks like it's an identical scanner to the D8, except for it's a Bluetooth VCI instead of a corded. So anyway, you guys take care.